Why is that?
Bullshit, because I've got video evidence.
Well, let's see it.
Fuck you. I'm not giving you my evidence to use against me.
So this is what I'm trying to understand. Hey, can you give me some time, sir, while I talk to him?
You're in public.
Can you back up while I talk to him?
No way. What's your name?
Back up.
Jamie.
Hey.
And then I had an old man come out and just kind of address him like, hey, why do you have that sign? That's offensive. And then just think he was getting up to the old guy's face, and then my security officer had to get in between them.
Can you be right? He can't possibly be right.
How you guys doing?
Fuck you.
Fuck you too. Hell yeah. What's up? Jesus Christ.
What's going on with your sign?
What is that, a 5XL? Yeah. What's it look like I'm doing?
You got a sign, you got say, you know, profanity, what are you doing?
Hey, you gotta get out of here, man.
Excuse me?
So you gotta get out of here.
You walk up to a grown-ass man and tell him just to leave?
Yeah.
Man.
It's a conversation starter.
Yeah, but it's really not.
It's supposed to get your attention so that we do this.
Close attention. Profanity don't get people.
But you're talking to me.
They don't want you on the property anymore, and they can do that. Okay?
I disagree.
Trespass.
Disagree.
Okay? Well, I've been here.
You got gloves on. You ready then?
Ready for what?
You guys only put gloves on when you're planning on grabbing someone.
No, I put gloves on all the time. You know.
Are you gonna grab me?
No.
Then take them off.
You know what?
Everything's okay. Just people that hate the Constitution. That's all.
Yeah.
Pierce County. What's the S?
The zip code.
What's the S stand for?
Steve.
Steve? Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
This is the one person that came up and said hi and treated me with respect. And look how he gets treated. What are we doing?
Oh, we're gonna write trespass is John Doe.
Okay.
I'm not a lieutenant.
What are you?
Well, what's the two strikes?
Oh. You're an assistant manager. Okay, you're the boss.
What's up, man?
Do I have a right to free speech?
Step back, would you say?
Oh, God, you guys are so scared. Talk to you guys on Monday.
Dispatch calling right now. Hi, I'm calling from the LACEY Fred Meyer, and I actually have a guy who is disturbing the peace in our parking lot. He's right in our entryway door. He's swearing at people, recording them.
And what is the address there?
What's the address to our store?
700 Cedar Canyon.
700 Cedar Canyon.
Perfect. And you said it's a male subject?
Yep.
And he's in the doorway recording people and cursing at them?
Yeah, and he's holding up a sign that says, fuck you, fuck this, fuck them.
Okay.
We've asked him to leave several times, and he's arguing with us. He's refusing to leave, yelling at people. So.
And go ahead with this description. Is he white, black, Hispanic?
White, about 6'1", red and gray, plaid with a black hood, army sweats, black boots. He has a face mask that's burgundy looking.
Okay. And I'm so sorry. You were saying that he's wearing a red and gray plaid, and then you were saying what color boots?
I got it. Black boots, army print sweats, black hood with a face mask that is maroon in color. And I think someone else is calling at the same time too.
Okay.
It's had a lot of complaints about him.
Some medium or heavy build?
Medium, I'd say he'd weigh maybe 210.
Okay. And is there two entrances to that Fred Meyer, or is there just the one?
There are three. So it's the one across from the Chase Bank and the Fuel Center.
And is the entrance like labeled grocery or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
It's, the best I can give you is underneath the Fred Meyer, it says Santa Fe Leather Repair on one side, and then the Fresh Pho on the other.
And is it the Fresh or the Santa Fe entrance?
The Santa Fe.
Okay. And has he been physical yet, or is it just him?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. He has. He has been hostile. He calmed down when our security guard went out there because our security guard is like 6'4". So I think he got a little spooked, but
Is the security guard still out there?
yeah, he's still out there. Trying to calm him down and get him to leave, but he's refusing to leave. Our store director is also out here with him.
And then your name?
Eva.
And then, Eva, go ahead and confirm the Fred Meyer address just one last time for me.
700 Slater Kinney.
Perfect. And then are you a manager, an employee, loss prevention?
I am the front end manager.
And a good callback number for you.
I'll just give you my phone number, 360. Oh, looks like they're already here. Awesome. They just showed up.
Perfect. I'll let you go so you can talk to them, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Bye. 911, what are you reporting?
We have a guy in our front lobby. This is 700 Slater Kinney Road, Fred Meyer. He's screaming at customers and using profanity and refusing to leave.
And what does it look like?
No, I'm on my way up there. My manager was up there and said, call 911 for me. So I'm
He's in the front of the store or in the parking lot?
It's inside the front lobby where the cart bay is. And
Looks like someone's called in. Yeah, okay.
Oh, they got him out to the sidewalk. Oh, they got him out to the sidewalk. Oh, they got him out to the sidewalk.
Perfect. And you're the manager there?
I'm one of them, yes. He's probably 6 feet tall, wearing camo pants and a flannel jacket.
He's out by the carts now?
He's out by our handicap parking now.
Okay.
Is
he still screaming?
He's not screaming now.
Okay.
He's just refusing and arguing, but he's not screaming. And his sign says, fuck that, fuck you, like a homeless sign.
Okay. Perfect. And what was your name?
What's that?
What was your name?
It's Jamie. Jamie.
Okay. And a good phone number for you, Jamie?
253.
All right. And then do you want to have him trespass on the property?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, now he's getting back to yelling.
Okay. What was that crashing sound in the background? Was that him pushing carts?
What? Oh, yeah, the carts are right next to me.
Okay. Was that him pushing carts, though, or is that you moving them? Okay.
No, that was somebody else moving them, yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I have information in here. It looks like someone else called it in too as well, so I went ahead and let them know that you're the manager and you want to have them trespass. So they will contact you, okay?
Okay, perfect.
And thank you. If anything changes, call back, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, what's up, my man? So, again, this is a private business, and based on what they're describing on our calls, and when I just walked in to saying you were starting a lot of this, they don't want you on the property anymore, and they can do that. Okay? They want you to trespass.
Disagree.
Okay? Well, this is different, okay? This is in the public area.
This is
their business.
Forum.
What's that?
Do you know what a limited forum is?
No. You want to explain it to me? Go ahead.
You're a lieutenant and you don't know what a limited forum is?
Do you know what 2 stripes mean?
Can you call a supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
That's pathetic.
Okay? But, again,
are you gonna trespass me?
Yes. If they want you to get trespassed, if they want to trespass you from their property, they can.
Fine. Fill it out.
I can get out your ID with you.
No, you don't.
Why is that?
Give me your ID.
I have my ID right here.
No, give me your ID from the department that has your name, your little stamp badge.
My credentials, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I can show you. I'm not gonna give it to you, but I can show you all the credentials.
Pretty sure it's in your policy too.
Yeah, and I'm showing it to you, right? But you want to know, right? My name, my badge number.
What's your badge number?
66.
66. Okay.
Okay. So at the end of the day, okay, they have the right to trespass you from their business.
No, they don't.
Okay, explain to me why they don't.
I'm not in their business.
What is this?
That's public sidewalk.
Okay, but are you saying cuss words to them?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so if you are, Then you're causing.
I
You're
didn't say
causing.
that.
You're causing.
I didn't
You're
say
bringing a
that.
shortage,
You
right?
weren't here to witness anything.
Well, no, I have witnesses here.
Do an investigation.
So I'm
then.
going to. So if I get fined 3 individual witnesses
Show
who
me
say that.
No.
No, if they
bullshit.
say, why is that?
Bullshit. Because I got video evidence.
Well, let's see it.
Fuck you. I'm not giving
See?
you my
Like,
evidence to use
so-
against me.
So this is what
Are
I'm
you
trying to understand.
stupid?
Okay, so
What is wrong with you?
I'm explaining to you.
Okay.
I'm talking to you. Like you're saying. So if you're talking to me like that, I can only imagine how you're talking to them.
I was
What if you're
polite
not
as
being
could be.
present?
You have a gun and pepper spray and you're ordering me to leave.
Okay.
I'm a little more hostile towards you. I was nice to them.
Well, that sounds like it.
Now you guys are posting up. You just need one right behind me. Oh, and he's got gloves on. He's got gloves on. You ready, then? You guys want to put gloves on when you're planning on grabbing something. Are you going to grab them?
7, 9,
Take them off.
or 6.
Take them off.
You want to head this way?
Take them off.
So who's the manager? Who is the manager? Hey, can you give me some time, sir, while I talk
You're
to
in
him?
public.
Back. Can you back up while I talk to him?
Go away. What's your name?
Back up.
Jamie.
Hey, can you back up? Can
This
you
is
back
a
up?
public
Okay, can you
sidewalk.
back up? You want me to do an investigation,
Why don't
right?
you guys back
Can you
up?
back up?
It's a public
Look, you're
sidewalk.
invading my space.
They're
I'm not invading your
witness.
space.
I have every right to
Okay,
listen
I'm
to
not
a
invading your
witness
space.
against me.
You'll have that in the report if that's what you want. Okay? Because
right.
you want it to be investigated, right?
Have at it.
Okay, I'm doing it. So
Do
can
it.
say- give
If
us
you
some
want to
space?
do it without
Can you
anybody
give us some
listening,
space?
then
No.
go
I'm
inside.
going to talk to everybody separately. Right?
Then go in the other room.
I don't need to.
Okay, well, I'm not moving.
Okay, then give me some space. So why are you moving from over there over here?
6 feet. Because I want to hear. You don't want me to hear? Go somewhere else. You don't own this place.
So what's the deal going on with this guy?
So I got a call from a customer. He was harassing because he was coming in to the business, and that's when I came over here. Obviously, you can see the sign has profanity. I came up to him and I said, "Hey, man, you gotta get that sign out of here." He refused to do that. As he used to basically treating me the way he's treating you guys. And then I had an old man come out and just kind of address him like, "Hey, why do you have that sign? That's offensive." And anyways, so he was getting up to the old guy's face, and then my security officer had to get in between them. And then I asked him to leave. He refused to leave. I said, you're happy to go to the parking lot, transit center, or on city property, but I was like, you need to get off my property. And then he was refusing to leave. I explained to him what my property line was for the business, and he refused to leave. And I said, well, if you're not refusing to leave, I'm going to have you trespass and call the police. But he's being erratic behavior to the customers too. As they come up, he gets in their face with the sign. So,
You trying my door? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's locked. To explain to him, your guys' property line.
Yep. Yeah, I explained to him the whole property line, and then I said that he's free to have his sign, hold his sign, do whatever he wants, on the public spaces, in the public sidewalk, transit center, and that parking or that park right next to the Chase Bank. He said, "No, I don't have to leave. This is a public space." I said, "Actually, no. I represent for mine. This is my property line, and if you're gonna clear that sign and act like this, you got to get out." And he still refused. And I said, "Well, you need to leave now, and if you refuse to leave, then I'm gonna have to get the police here." And he's like, "Oh, they can come here, whatever." And he's just getting. I mean, you can see his behavior, and he was doing that to customers too when they would question him about his behavior.
Yeah.
And the 50 people
And then just trying to
this isn't everyone's.
I'm gone. And I would like to trespass him.
Yeah. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna work on get you a trespass when we start. We're gonna try to see if we get an ID.
Okay.
If we have to go John Doe, then we'll have to go John Doe.
Okay.
But I'll get you that process. You can start filling that out for us, okay? And I'll try to talk to him a little bit more.
So you're a little playing at the first man. Hey, I don't want to get arrested. You got to trespass me, I'll take the trespass.
If you want to ID himself, I'm going to trespass him as John Doe. Okay. And then if he sits in the property, then he'll still go. He'll go under John Doe. Okay. But the guys already explained to him his trespass, his property line. Advise him this is not a public area. I'll talk with Jamie about it just to confirm that, but I believe this is all a private area.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if we have the full.
So it's the full property.
Anytime it changes,
The police is there?
But I know for certain the whole area is there.
Yeah. We can start throwing that off in.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. I'm going to address you as John.
Hold on, I'm not talking to you yet. I'm going to give you one more chance. Don't do this. You are opening yourself up to a legal. Man, I'm warning you. Don't do it.
Okay. Hey,
I'm
so I'm gonna
still
address
not
you.
talking to you.
Well, I'm gonna address you as John Doe now. Okay. So they've already explained to you the property,
I'm
the
just
property
warning you,
line.
man.
Okay.
Don't do
And
it.
if he's already explained to you that he doesn't want you on your property anymore,
man,
you
these are
have
not
to,
your
and you're
friends.
refusing to leave.
Are
He's
you
gonna
stupid?
trespass you.
What did I just say?
Okay.
I do not want to get arrested.
Okay. So so if you don't want to identify yourself, I'm gonna trespass you as John Doe, and then
From
I'm gonna
a
advise you
public
you've been
sidewalk.
trespassed.
From a
I'm gonna
public sidewalk.
advise you you've been trespassing the
From
property.
a public
This is not a
sidewalk.
public sidewalk.
Public sidewalk goes all around.
They have property
Your
line for
ignorance
admire.
is not my problem.
Okay. Hey, well,
Study
that's
the
what you want.
laws.
Okay, I do know the laws. That's what I'm
Right,
telling
you're
you.
trespass.
You are. You're going to be trespassed. If you don't want to identify
You're
yourself,
going to
you're
hear
going to be
from me on
trespassed.
Monday.
Okay.
Your guys' corporate office.
And you have all that right to do. Do all that.
I don't need you to let me know that. I know that.
Okay.
You don't give me my rights.
I'm not. I'm just telling you. You said.
I'm just telling you.
You know what? I give what I get. You come up like a fucking bully.
I didn't say anything. To you. I was trying to cool. Won't want to talk to you anymore.
Favorite that.
Everything's okay.
Justin.
Just people that hate the Constitution. That's all. You guys know what Title 18, Section 242 of the Constitution is? Definition of rights under the color of law. And that puts your qualified immunity on law. Which means they won't cover you in the civil suit. I'm telling you, don't do this. Well, I'm not doing this, right? You're with No, it's you too. You're part of the same gang, man.
I didn't even know anything like that.
I'm warning you. This is going to
I think right here at the bottom as well.
She's going to hear me saying this, and she's going to ask you, why didn't you just call someone? Why didn't you call the city attorney and say, hey, are we sure we're making the right decision? I don't care what your partner doesn't know. He's an idiot. You guys are so stupid. So. Just imagine for 1 second that you could be wrong. Okay? Could be wrong.
Oh, that's sure.
The effects that are going to come from that are going to be monumental, man. And they don't care. Man, you better call the city attorney. You better call the police chief. You're about ready to really fuck up. And when the judge looks at this and says, he warned you guys.
We're at the grocery entrance.
You still didn't listen.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Which one's the one over here by the Chase Bank? Yeah, the one up.
There's some
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. So he's basically has this sign saying whatever. It's not the sign. So basically he's been like harassing. He's been harassing customers, basically like pointing the sign at their sign. Kind of had been having a argument with the employees here. He's basically saying that customers are advising that you are harassing them with a sign, and then him and the manager had some type of words where he was being verbal towards him with cuss words. And then he explained to him, hey, the property line for Fred Meyer is here and here, and he's still refusing to leave. So he's like, I'm going to call police. And then security came out here, so he's been having some words with security, and he's just kind of walking around here and there. He leaves. He's just kind of walking around. That's where he's at right now. He's just kind of checking areas. Yeah. So right here, he's met by our cars. So he's refusing to identify himself. The guy wants to trespass. So I advised him, hey, he explained to you the property line. He explained to you that if you go over to buy the fresh pho, you have the right to hold that sign. But here, customers are complaining that you're bombarding them with the sign. They're getting offended by the words. And then he's like, oh, that's on them. And then again, explain to him, hey, this is the property line, and he's still refusing to leave. So the guy's wanting to trespass. We fill the trespass form and advise him, hey, he's going to trespass you with John Doe if you're not going to identify yourself. And he keeps saying, don't do this, don't do this. I explain to him, hey, they're saying this is the property line from all the way over to where the fresh food is at to over here. This is the property line. They don't want you to be here, and you're refusing to leave. So I'm going to trespass you as John Doe. I advise you to trespass, and you need to leave the property. And he's not wanting to. Cool. Yeah, I know. We'll see what we do. I don't know.
What's up?
I think you have all right to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
What are we doing?
Trespasses. Oh, we're gonna write trespass John Doe.
Okay.
All right. So then once you get that,
Okay.
you're gonna have to get off the property, right?
Yeah.
You're shouldn't identify yourself, correct?
Why are you putting... Fuck you, dude. It's an insult.
You wanted the supervisor right there. And look how you're approaching him.
Is over lieutenant?
I'm not a lieutenant.
What are you?
With your 2 stripes, you know.
You're an assistant manager.
Thank you.
You're the boss.
What's up, man?
You got a right to step back and say, you guys are so scary. So what's your question?
This is all being audio
I'm good
video
now.
recorded, okay?
Yeah, me too. I'm good. Okay. I'm waiting for my trespass. Then I'm out. I'm going. Perfect.
So you want just trespass him as John Doe,
Yep. We got him on video, so if he comes back, we don't need his name on there.
and then we don't have a date of birth or anything like that.
Scoot back.
Man, shut up.
Scoot back. I'm not going to tell you again.
You got 7 feet.
Scoot back.
7
Okay?
feet.
You don't get to come into my space. Do you understand
We
me?
explained that to you plenty of times. You still want to
You
push the
guys
buttons.
aren't
Do you understand it?
immune.
I know you're trying to.
Nope, I'm
invoke
trying
the
to get about my
reaction.
business and leave.
Okay. You
That's
will
all I'm
not-
trying to do.
Thank you. Thank you. You
I
will
want
not
him
come
to fill
close
that
me.
out.
Do you understand?
God,
You understand?
God, you guys.
I'll take that as you understand.
How is it the guys that are dressed for war are the biggest pussies?
Sir, do you wish to sign this?
No. No, thank you. What's your name, kid? How do you pronounce that?
Down there.
You think I can read? Huang Yong Yong?
You want my card?
What's your name?
You need my card.
Why can't you guys just be professional?
I have a little bit of
No,
professional
you've
to
been
you.
an egotistical
Okay.
ass.
We will compare videos if that's what you want to do.
Are you gonna?
Okay.
I thought you wanted me out of
I
here.
am. So
Why
hey,
talking?
yeah. So I'm advising you've been trespassed from the property for a year.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
See? You and the security guard are the only professionals here.
Hey, so you've been trespassed. They've advised you the property line. You've been trespassed from the Fred Meyer property.
You're trespassing
for a
from
year.
public property. But that's
For a
fine.
year, okay? So you're right now, you're refusing to identify yourself. So I am
I'm under no
identifying you as John
obligation to
Doe.
identify myself.
Identifying you as John Doe, and I've explained to you, hey, you are trespassed from this property. If you remain on this property, you are going to be arrested for trespassing.
For being on public property, you're gonna arrest
Okay.
me.
So
Okay,
I've
we'll try
advised you that. Okay.
Not today, but we'll try that.
Okay. There's your cop if you want it.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You've been, like I said, we're going to document you've been formerly trespassed from this property, and you can no longer be on this property.
We'll see.
Can you leave the property, sir?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking his birthday's 1979 because he has established 1979 on his knuckles.
Somewhere. I just put unknown. But yeah, you gotta be weird.
Thank you, sir.
Like I said, he is identified as John Doe.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, if you wear something different tomorrow,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
could be the same
Wearing a
thing.
mask, yeah.
But I think we said just kind of what we have on video, have a language, voice recognition, not voice recognition, but just recognizing his voice and a little bit of what we see from his face.
Yep.
We could still arrest him for trespassing if we could 100% do that. But again, this is our biggest thing, as you guys can tell. We're going to be as professional as we can, and if we're gonna, if it's gonna push us to where we have to put our hands on him, we're probably not going to do that, just because it's just a liability for us and for a minor crime, as the legislation has really kind of just told us. Okay, and we understand that, and we understand the minor crimes. So we're not going to, probably use force on that. We're going to try to de-escalate the situation as much as we can to where we can push them off and give him the boundary areas to where he could be at. And he has the right. Again, if he's holding the sign, and it's just holding the sign, there's not much we can technically do. Okay, yes, the words are offensive, but it's nothing that is causing anybody any issues besides their feelings getting hurt. Again, if under the First Amendment, I mean, your feelings can't get hurt, then that's not against the law. And I know for some people they hate that, but that's just what it is. So, like I said, he wanted to bring anything with the free speech. He has all the right to do that, but based on his interaction with you guys, so now his behavior is different than freedom of speech. He's now acting and causing some type of disturbance.
Yep, absolutely. That's when we call you, because that's when, like I said, his behavior trying to escalate. And
so
trying to show this all for YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'll probably, he'll probably be one of those that's going to try to be on YouTube. Like I said, can he be right? He can possibly be right. Can he be right? He can possibly be right. Can he be right? He can possibly be right. Like I said, I will get into it, but just for what I know of the law myself and the jurisdictions that we've had with issues in trespassing, and your guys' being a private property, like I said, we could go off with the owner of the property in itself, which owns the whole area, and then that's different, because this is still considered it's public area, but he could. This is still considered it's public area, but he could. This is still considered it's public area, but he could. This is still considered it's public area, but he could come in as the property owner. Like, this is my property. Everybody's paying rent for me. I don't want you on my property. You need to do that. So that's how we're kind of trying to go with, like, the areas where we're getting a big fluctuation of homeless individuals. We're trying to get the property owners so that they don't destruct that property, because then if it gets damaged, then they can't sell it. Or if they want somebody to build on it, they can't build it because there's people on that. And again, they have all that right to do that until certain steps are followed. And again, we try to give them his options of, hey, you've been advised to leave. You've given the property line for the business. Okay. As you can tell, they go from basically Center Caney to almost Golf Club. This is all their business, okay, their property and so forth. So, like I said, it could be that it may be, and some people, like I said, I will not be ashamed to say if he calls me in the corner, and that if it's a fine line, sometimes we skip over it. We try to be as professional as we can. We try to be as knowledgeable as we can. And at the moment, we're like, I've read that, but it's like I can't think about it. Exactly. And they are probably just like practicing that same little piece, and that could kind of be like, okay. So kind of like, well, again, we can't just let them think just because of the situation. But again, you guys have, and if at the end of the day, if we have to, we could go by with, like, getting with corporate or wherever and getting the actual property line for Fred Meyer, which again is it's a private business.
I know the property. I know the exact property line, and that's what it is. So it goes. So our property line ends at like that stop sign. So like the roadway, and then the park, and then right, like where the first sidewalk sign is, that Pacific, right? Yeah. So it'll actually pass the stop sign. So like we have the fuel center,
fuel station.
We got those businesses right there, and then it's just the sidewalk of Pacific. Okay. So and then it keeps going around, and then
so everything, like everything in front of these small businesses is your guys' as well.
No, so it goes. So the property line, it's weird. So this business, there's like an alleyway in between those two. So that alleyway is actually technically part of the property line.
Oh, really?
But then past that, it's not.
It's whoever.
Stuff. So basically that sidewalk.
And you haven't have like a.
Oh, and then the piece behind Firestone.
Oh yeah, and this one, it's
Weird.
weird. And then a little square.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And would you happen to have the map of that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you happen to would you be able, if you can, like, so when you have time,
Yeah.
you're able to email that to me,
Yeah,
just so that I could have it on my record as well, and just so
I'll definitely
we
do
could my email right there, my information as well.
Perfect. Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be good to have as well, and just to kind of, if anything comes of the situation, we have that as well.
Excellent. Yeah.
I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks guys. Again,
Thank you.
appreciate you guys being super calm and taking that all as well as we were. So again, that's what happens, and people will do that. People will push the buttons until something
First time
happens.
dealing with a sovereign citizen.
Yeah. They come around every once in a while. They usually like to come into like actual open, like, so they come into our open lobby area, record, which is, you have all the right to record, and they try to basically, like, if you go into office and hey, workers work back here, public is open here, so if they're along from the public, and they could record from like the front of the public into the back, and what they're looking for is really trying to see like if there's any like sensitive information out. And at the end of the day, it's like your sensitive information. Why is somebody's sensitive information like out and stuff? And they try to report that to be honest, I don't know who they report it to. I don't know if it's like businesses or who they got to report that to. If if there's some like confidential information or people's personal information just out in the public. So that's what they try to really do, and try to get us to kind of go and react and see what they can kind of jump
More
on.
those out in Seattle than there is here.
Oh yeah. But there's a couple in here that come out and try to push that as much as we can.
That's definitely a first.
Yeah. You'll have plenty. Maybe when it gets warmer, you might have more. I don't know. So again, if he comes back, just give us a call, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.